chance to talk because you're spewing lies and you're spewing fucking bullshit. Kiss my fucking ass, bitch.
Kiss it, bitch.
Kiss it.
Kiss it, bitch. Kiss that fucking ass, bitch.
Oh my god.
What are you doing here? You trying to make something?
So whatever. If anybody comes here, just so you know, I started my own stream because little pussy ass Hussy is mad because I just did a stream on Carrie. I didn't say anything about AJ or whatever like he said, and he lied his ass off. And he said, "Oh, well, the Yado's talking shit about you in stream." I was talking to Greg, and even Greg, while we were both backstage, had admitted that I was talking to him. Me and him were talking to each other. So Hussy absolutely fucking lied, booted me, and I will say Greg, even though I don't even like Greg, like he booted me and Greg for no reason. I know he booted me because he got mad about the carry stream that I just did or whatever. But he just sat there and lied to AJ, saying that we were talking shit about her. I didn't say anything about AJ. I didn't say nothing. Yada, are you playing horny soothing tunes again? I need help sleeping. Maybe by the end of this. I mean, what is 21 of y'all here now? If y'all get tired of this, like and you just want me to play music, I definitely will. I have no problem playing music. I like playing music for people. I think in the past life, I was a DJ. But let's just go on.
Try to make that fucking man and bullshit crap about your sickness. It's a fucking
Silvana,
good.
Silvana fucking what? What the fuck does that have anything to do with anything?
Stephanie wants me to watch Hussy. Do you guys think that what's going on, Tony Tone? My fucking brother from another mother. I'm gonna let y'all know right now. I don't fuck with a lot of y'all, but I'll fuck with Tone. Stephanie thinks that I should watch Hussy. You guys think that I should watch Hussy? Like, do you think it's really worth it, or should we just continue on with AJ? Let me know.
That we're
Get the
talking
fuck
about.
out of here. Everybody in your
Let me
in
know.
your group that are holy people.
What
and
the
everybody
fuck
else
do I-
that, you know,
Oh, Red from the
what
New
are you
Black?
doing?
Yeah,
AJ
okay.
is in the
Let me know if you can hear like the background. Like, can you hear the video echoing or anything, or can you still hear me like a little bit clearly while the video is playing?
fucking court because of fucking
Oh,
your
you can still
bullshit.
hear
Bitch.
Yep.
Yep.
What?
Yes,
Yep.
because
Okay,
you
what are you
send her
talking about?
everywhere. That she will
You
attack
guys
people.
have
That
no
she will call
Okay. I give a little bit of leeway. I might have to go to Discord. I might have to go to Discord and see if somebody put the stream in there, because I actually do not sub to Hussy and refuse to. So I'll go back to AJ's stream. Okay, that's not AJ's stream. I'll go back to AJ's stream. And we'll just leave that, I guess, sitting there. And then we'll just go over Hussy's, I guess. But I guess. Oh no. That didn't go the way I wanted it to at all. Alright, I got you. He's just playing fucking music. He's just playing the gay playlist. Gay man playlist. Y'all know exactly what I mean. All the songs that were popular in the 80s. It's a gay man's playlist, basically. So, we're gonna watch AJ for a minute, and then we'll move over to Hussy. Well, look, and now Ali's Twitter, the person who doesn't know shit about nothing and talks about things that she wasn't even there for because she was a Cali simp at the time, was all of a sudden in the chat. Oh, great.
Okay.
Yeah, Yaddle D Tentos. What community is AJ from? AJ actually came from Nexus community. So she was a part of the attic way back in the day. You don't have to rewind. I just started it, and so basically,
I'm here. I'm
Hussy,
just thinking.
Hussy was on earlier, and I tried to pop up after
Okay.
after he blocked me in the chat, and then he sat there and he lied and said that I was talking shit about AJ, and he's like, "Well, I'll block people who were talking shit about you in the chat." That's nowhere near true. I was actually talking to Greg, and then Greg also got timed out, and then he popped up in the background, and he was like, "I don't even like Yato, but agreed. We were just talking to each other. Why did we get timed out?" So Hussy is full of shit. He's sitting there lying.
I want to hear
Like he will.
Monica lay the fucking down.
Right, running his show next to AJ's. What a friend. No,
You're gonna stay here until you leave.
at least 21 was nice enough to ask. Even though I didn't care, at least 21 was like, "Hey, I'm about to start up a stream. Is it cool if I stream? Like if I start streaming because I see that you're live streaming?" At least 21 was being courteous. I mean, come on now. I didn't care, but still.
Oh my gosh. I appreciate. That's why I thought everybody had its address, but you know,
Be courteous.
it is what it is.
Don't take away. Don't take.
And
away
that doesn't
from your
like I said, like I know the reason why like Hussy gets upset is because he cares. You know.
So if anybody
Give
wants
me
to,
1 second. I'm trying to do something. Right
yeah, shut up, AJ. If anybody wants to come up here, they definitely can. Like I said, part of the reason why I was like, fuck it, I'm gonna just snipe you because I couldn't go up there after Hussy just straight up just lied about the things I was saying in chat. And then she wouldn't let any of us up on panel, and she wouldn't let us up on there even after Hussy is gone. So I say, you know what? I'm not about to be like the rest of you weirdos and just be sitting in the background. Like I'm not doing that weird shit. I'm gonna just start my own stream, and we can watch from over here, and we can talk about things as much as we want to. And if somebody else wants to pop up on here and they want to say something, they surely can. So fuck that shit. I'm tired of this hiding shit. Like I understand if you don't want to let Greg and them up on panel, but like to sit there and lie and be like, "Oh, well, Yato was talking shit about you." I didn't say nothing about AJ. Hussy is full of shit.
See.
Right, Hussy lies? No way. No way that he lied. That could never happen.
All right. I have my shit tight. So if something changes and or if there's a problem,
let me pin that.
I am going to be, I don't always check my I said I'm not having anybody up right now. And it's nothing like personal. Like
it's not personal. It's just that Hussy had told me something about letting people up, and he threw a little bitch fit because he lied about people talking shit about him and you. Shut the fuck up. I hate you niggas. Like some of y'all are so fucking weak. Y'all just listen to niggas. Like, yo, if Nova or if Miss Parker came up here and was like, "I don't want you to talk about this," blah blah, we'd have a whole conversation about it, and more than likely, I'm probably still gonna stream it. Like you have to give a really good reason why I wouldn't just not do it just because they said so. Like I'm pretty sure any of the people that I really keep in contact with will tell you like Yato does what the fuck he wants. I'll never listen to y'all.
later. I had to tell her to take my wrench away because
now Hussy.
I'm constantly getting beat up in that chat. I'm getting beat.
So he says he's getting beat up in the chat, but what he's really doing is just putting together a hug box. I only want people that will talk nice to me, and I don't want nobody else. I don't want nothing else up in there. Even though his little lying bitch ass was saying that, oh, I was talking shit about AJ. He didn't say nothing about AJ.
Beat up, and I don't want to deal with it. I don't want to deal with it.
Lie.
I banned him. He was dumb
Over
enough
and
to
over
wait,
again,
so
just
I got
lying.
the opportunity to ban
And
him.
of course, Carrie
Yes,
pops up.
good.
So you left her chat. But
Yeah.
I told her, I said, please take away my wrench. And
Yeah,
she
I
did.
just can't. I can't over there anymore. I like AJ and I still do like AJ, but that channel and that community that is being that is, forming over there is just toxic. It's toxic. Period. I don't know, and I'm not saying it's necessarily
You know what's toxic? What's toxic is you saying nigga this morning for absolutely no reason when it wasn't warranted and nobody told you to. And you know what's also toxic is Hussy sitting there lying, talking about me and Greg, saying, oh, they were talking about you. Well, Greg, I don't know what Greg was saying because I think he has me blocked in chat, but I wasn't saying nothing about. Oh, no, that's not true. I did. So on this account, I did see Greg. I think he blocked me on his other account and I can't see him. But on this account, I did see him. And me and him were talking to each other. So what the fuck are you talking about?
really her fault, but we can only, help so much. We can only give so much advice. We can only, if she's not going to take it, then that she's going to have to deal with the consequences. That doesn't mean that we have to stay and get abused for her to do that, though. That's where I'm at with it, because that's
abuse. No, what it really is, after you tried to sit there and act like you were so thick-skinned and everything, sitting in AJ's chat when everybody wanted you gone, you tried to make it seem like this shit don't bother you. You guys are fucking weak, and this shit does bother you. That's what you mean by being attacked. Because guess what? I go to chats where I get attacked all the time, and I have no fucking problem talking in there.
Exactly what happened last night. And I stayed because I didn't want to get run off or bullied out of there or whatever, because they can say whatever they want to about me and act like I'm weak or whatever. I'm not.
You are weak.
I'm not.
Yes, you are.
And so I stayed and put up with it. But
you can sit there and be like, I stayed there and not put up with it. But guess what? You're kind of showing your true colors right now. I go into chats where I'm not wanted. I go up on panels where I'm not wanted. All types of people have me blocked. I don't block nobody. Do you know what I don't see? I don't see anybody saying Yato's so thin skin. Yato's so sensitive. I mean, like, some of the stupid people might try to call me sensitive, but it doesn't really move nothing, nor does it move any of the people that know me or have seen me. We have seen you. You're very thin skinned.
I shouldn't have to. That's the whole point. And the whole time they're telling her to get me off of there. And then they turn around, though, just like right now, tonight, saying, oh, they're trying to control her. They're trying to tell her what to do with her channel. No, that's what you guys have been doing. That's what you guys have been doing. You guys sat there all night last night when she was having a good time and did nothing but talk shit.
Talk shit about you. And guess what? The audience, you guys are 100% allowed to say, I don't like the person that you have on stream. If I have who's on the board on my stream and you guys say, I hate when that nigga's up there on stream, you guys are 100% within your right to say so. You guys sub to Yato the God's channel, to the Yato God's channel, to Yato the Petty God. You guys didn't sign up for who's on the board. If I have Arxenium the Immortal up on panel and y'all don't like Arxenium the Immortal, you didn't sign up for Arxenium the Immortal's panel or for his chat. You signed up for mine. So you're completely well within your right to say those type of things. If somebody is on your panel, if somebody Yeah, if somebody's on your panel and your audience, the people who came and subbed to you because they like just you, say that they don't like that person, that's not disrespectful to you. I mean, I would sit there and tell y'all to fuck off, right? If you didn't like our Xenium, I'd be like, well, then catch the next one. If y'all didn't like, who else did I say? Whatever the people I just mentioned, if you didn't like them, I'd just be like, well, then fuck off, and then I would just went on about my stream. I wouldn't sit here and just cry about it over and over again. Well, you guys need to respect our Xenium because I chose to have him on. You don't have to respect our Xenium. If y'all don't want him up there, y'all don't want him up there. It's really that simple. It's not his channel.
Yep.
Because you don't give a shit what she wants, what's best for her channel. You don't care. You're just in there to start shit. And at some point, though, AJ, you are an adult, and you're playing into that shit. And like, I feel like I have to take responsibility for it too, because I see myself now looking back at it, and I'm like, I was getting caught up in all that too.
So I'll explain it one more time, only because it's Hall of Follow. So I was in AJ's stream, and I had only tried to go up on AJ's stream because for some reason I had said something to Greg and I got timed out. So I'm like, why the fuck did I get timed out? So I was like, oh fuck it, I'll go up on panel. Come to find out, Greg got timed out too, and he's also sitting there trying to get up on panel, and Hussy is bitching and lying and saying that we were talking shit about AJ when neither one of us were. We were talking shit to each other. So I was like, oh, well, fuck it. You want to let me up and you're going to time me out in chat and lie about it. So I'm going to just do my own stream and I'm going to grab some of your views. How about that?
You know, all of this stuff with Jessica Messica and Hecate and all these different people that have.
So if somebody wants to go up in Hussy's chat and let them know that we're watching it over here, you absolutely can.
Channels, all these different content creators, and you want to try to be friends with everybody. You want to try to like whatever. I'm done trying to like be friends with any of those people or anybody like and I don't want to be like people can say whatever about a hug box or what. Yeah, you're right. You know what? It is because I'm a grown adult and I'm not going to stay anywhere where I'm getting abused and treated like shit. I care about my own mental health and myself enough.
No, Carrie was not a Next fan, not as far as I know. From what I remember and anything that I've ever heard about her, no. She was not.
To get the fuck out of a situation like that.
Exactly.
Period. And I'm not going to have it in my community. Why? It's not just about me. It's about the audience. I don't want my audience to have to deal with that.
Hi, Charlene. Hi, Boo.
And I especially wouldn't want my mods to have to be treated like.
You would think that I'll follow, but I mean, let's be real. People lie on me all the time. And it's completely fine to do because at the end of the day, if somebody doesn't like me, then they're not going to come to my stream and listen to anything that I say. And they pretty much bank off of that. But one of the things that I love about you guys is that you definitely will not listen to what the fuck I say and you will go see for yourself. And I respect that about my audience. Don't just listen to me. Go and see for yourself.
Like that. And that's why I told her to take my wrench because it puts a target on me. And for what? She doesn't want anybody to ever do anything with it. You don't even need people to have wrenches in your chat then.
Thank you,
What's
Mario.
the point? You won't, if you're not going to, if people can't use them, then there really is no point.
Hi, Danielle.
But the other thing I want to say, and I was going to go live myself until I saw that you were going live. I'm kind of glad that you did. No. I'm glad that you did because I think that I'm doing better, like having someone else with me anyway.
Okay, because if you want to talk more, go ahead. I wanted to vent, but
go ahead. You vent too. No, I want you to vent too.
No, I'm getting it out for me too.
Oh, okay, I got you.
Yeah.
But so
yeah, she was.
The whole thing is,
the OG.
I fucked up,
Eileen
and I said something that was probably hurtful to people, and I apologize. But I am not a racist. Period. And so I apologize.
Now she's trying to make a joke about of it and stuff like that. But I'm sorry, bitch. You can't make no joke. Like, I can't wait for when GP gets on your head about it, because we all heard you. And anybody who black and says nigga all the time can pretty much tell that that was very smooth. It was that flowed with what you were saying. Like, you say that. I know that you do.
Profusely for using that word, but I am not gonna just sit back and let people call me a racist. I'm just not, because I'm not. I care about people a lot. A lot.
She's doing the fake crying to try to be funny, but one of the reasons why I wanted to go up on panel 2 is to really dig into AJ's ass, because she's like, oh yeah, people don't care about racism. Bitch, you got me fucked up. Everybody knows, if you talk about black people, I'm going to pop up. I'm like the black boogeyman. Oh, you were saying nigga? Oh, you were saying this and that about stereotypes? Oh, you were saying that about our hair? Oh, you were saying this and that about reparations? I'm gonna pop up. Everybody knows this. I mean that's how I met Gigi. This ain't nothing new. I'm gonna pop up and I'm gonna say something about it, because I actually care about being black. I don't know about other people and stuff. I don't know about Randall Gary with his mud hair, letting people say nigga and whatever the fuck else he got going on, but I ain't that nigga. I'll let you know that much right now.
Like, to the point where I can't even be mean to people who are mean to,
yeah,
to me in other places.
Hair, though.
If they come around and they're being nice to me, it's literally like I have a hard time being mean to them, even knowing that. And that's the thing with AJ, is that I see a lot of similarities and I can relate to her in a lot of ways.
Like the stream if you're already here. Don't make me press y'all to listen to Holofala. Anytime Holofala says anything, you better do what the fuck she says, okay? I have a couple of mods. That's the only mod that matter. You do what the fuck Holofala says.
But I also see that, like, she's being manipulated by certain people over there. And it's just like with the Jessica Messica thing, she says, oh, I'm so sick of talking about Carrie, and I'm tired of it. Everybody's talking about Carrie. And then she goes on to talk about me for like an hour straight. So it's like, you're not sick of talking about me, or you would shut up. But you're not going to, because you don't like me. And I don't know what the reason is, but it's been like that from the get-go. And I'm done trying. I'm done trying to please any of these people. You either want to be in this community and have whatever you want to call this, a friendship, whatever, with people, or you don't. I'm not going to beg, though, and I'm not going to apologize. I'm not going to plead my case to people and all of that. People who know me and know what I'm about. And if you don't, if you come into my my streams and you think that you're watching it and you think I'm a bad person, then it's not for you. And I respect that. But I'm done.
But the thing is that you don't respect that, because there's been too many instances where people are like, I don't fuck. Like, when I was on stream with you, I was like, I feel indifferent to you. And when you brought up the situation that happened, all I did was explain what happened. I didn't even imply that you did anything wrong. And you still sat up there and you flipped your fucking wig. So I know personally that that's not true. And other people who have seen me on panel with you know that that's not true. Because I wasn't coming at you. I had no reason to. And I didn't really feel here or there about you. But yeah, you flipped on me. I mean, you've been acting cool with me, whatever now, but you flipped on me.
Done trying to apologize. I'm done trying to plead. I'm done trying. After all of this stuff with the William interview and TJ and the podcast, I feel like all I've done is apologize, and it's never enough for these people.
She really
it's never enough. So I just can't apologize any more than I have, and I'm not going to anymore.
No, because we're not asking for it.
No,
you don't have to.
And the people that are asking for it don't care, and it doesn't make a difference to them.
Those people that are asking for it had to apologize over 100 times already for their actions, and they haven't done it once. So before you come and ask for apologies, you better give apologies.
Well, and that's the thing too, is like the same people that are like trying to turn this into a whole thing are people who have called me the F slur. Like, you have no place to call anyone out when you're doing things like that. It's hypocritical is what it is. Like, if you're going to be die hard where you want to call everybody out for their actions and stuff, then just, I don't know, maybe don't be running around doing things like that too. And they don't apologize for it. They don't say that it's a mistake.
Never, never.
They don't take responsibility for that ever. Unless to say that they're not sorry. So, that's the other thing. It's again, um I'm not running around dropping that word all the time, and it was an accident. I'm not blaming it on anybody. Um and I'm not trying to downplay it or anything either. Um I'm just saying, like, it truly, and some people may not believe it, but it truly was an accident and not something that I
Monica,
ever normally say. I don't like I've been on here for 3 years. I stream almost every day. If I was a racist, you would know. You, for God's sake, you would know. That's not me. But I was around people that were saying that for hours last night and in the morning, and I think it got into my brain or something, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know. I don't know. But when it happened, I panicked. I should have just addressed it right then and said, "What the hell? I don't know why I just said that." You know what I mean? I'm sorry. But I panicked. I did, cuz I was like, "What the?" Like, it literally it was just it whatever. It was a slip of the tongue. Um if some people don't believe that, that's they're entitled to their belief. But I can't explain it away more than that is exactly what it was.
hey,
Um,
Black Party.
and no, I wasn't talking about a black person when I said it. No. But I don't want to justify it either. So I want to
Oh,
make that
Jeffrey,
clear.
thank you for the super chat. In bed with Chris. I'll be right over, Jeffrey. And the puppy watching you.
So sweet.
Kiss Chris for me and the puppy, and I'll see you guys. Enjoy the. Oh, you're not going to bed. You just going in bed.
Just in
Okay.
bed,
Yeah.
yes.
Well, good.
Yes.
For the super chat, honey.
But anyway, so enough about all that. I mean, I just wanted to kind of get that.
My bad, y'all. I was getting some texts, and I'm one of the few people on here who have contact with their family and their friends. So I'm getting worried about stuff, and I'm writing back. My bad, y'all have to excuse me. Do you want me to hit live, or should I just keep it at where we got it at? Let me know. What one for? Here we go. We're gonna pull a Carrie and TJ. One for making it live, and two for leaving it where it's at. Let's see.
Out of the way again, because I do
Ooh, and a three if you want me to switch it over to see what is happening on AJ's channel.
care about what you guys think, and I would
Of
really
course.
really hate for anybody to think that, like, that I would judge somebody based on the color of their skin or anything like that, or their sex, or their what
What are you talking about, Daria? Did I miss something? Let me know.
orientation or their whatever, any of that. I wouldn't. I judge people based on their actions. And, the same way as me, I want people to judge me based on that too.
Okay, so Daria says I need to go back 30 seconds. So I'm going to go back like 40 because I don't know when she said that. Well, let's go back a little bit. Apparently, is Daria the only one that heard it? Apparently, Daria is saying that she took something that I said and tried to incorporate it into her whole thing. Yeah, Y'all never takes his phone to take a dump. Now we know, dude. That's disgusting. Are you? So here I'll give y'all a little tidbit about me. I have my toothbrush in a drawer, and I have it in a case. I think that is disgusting to have your toothbrush sitting out in one of those things in the bathroom where it's just sitting out like grabbing all the booty particles and everything. That's dog. No, absolutely not. My shit is covered in a case and in a drawer. It doesn't even matter if I'm alone. I don't want my own booty particles on my toothbrush. Like my dad is a low key a germaphobe. Like he's a neat freak, and I got more of my mom's laziness, so I'm not as like much of a clean freak as him. But I was raised by the dude, so I have a lot of the same tendencies. Like that's fucking disgusting.
That clear.
Thank you for the super chat. In bed with Chris.
Is it right here, Daria? Are we about the right place?
I'll be right over, Jeffrey. And the puppy watching you.
So sweet.
Kiss Chris for me and the puppy, and I'll see you guys. Enjoy the. Oh, you're not going to bed. You
Yeah, I don't even brush
Just
my
in bed, yes.
Well, good.
Yes.
Super chat on you.
But anyway, so enough about all that. I mean, I just wanted to kind of get that out of the way again because, I do care about what, you guys think. And I would
Of
really,
course.
really hate for anybody to think that, like, that I would judge somebody based on, the color of their skin or anything like that, or their sex or their what orientation or their whatever, any of that. I wouldn't. I judge people based on their actions. And, the same way as me, I want people to judge me based on that too. And when I mess up, I will own it and accept it and take responsibility for it. And I 100% again am so sorry. So sorry.
I just want whoever is backstage to know that I'm not letting anybody up. Stephen Andrews, whoever you are, I'm not letting. I mean, unless it's Monica or a moderator, I'm not letting anybody up. So you can come and hang out, whatever. I'm not letting you guys up. This is not AJ's.
I mean, like I said before, I agree with I ain't letting none of them black pill niggas up unless they pay me or y'all pay me, but that's about it. Cause they were getting like 6 viewers, and now all of a sudden everyone's helping them get views. I'm not contributing to that. I'm gonna just leave people in the dust where they need to be. Oh yeah, I didn't even get no ones or twos or threes or nothing. So that means I get to do whatever the fuck I want. Thank you. Where's AJ? Okay, so AJ ain't doing shit. Okay, so I checked on that. And guess what? No, I'm gonna just leave it here because Hussy has been deleting all his lives, so I guess it'll be recorded somewhere.
No.
Channel.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
No.
Monica, what happened was AJ is live, so we went up there. I mean, I went up there, and it's same thing. So we basically said, take our wrenches.
I'm back being petty.
And
That's
it. And now it's a shit show even more. Oh, could we talk about Carrie doing this? Could we now talk about Hussy doing this? They just want to make it Attack Hussy and Carrie show.
Right.
That's what.
And my whole thing is that if, like, with Jessica Messica going up there and doing it, it's like it would have been one thing if I was up there, but like to do that, and then that's I guess the issue that I have about it with AJ is that, like, come on, like, you saw what the video was, right? I mean, if we were gonna go there, at least you could have gave me the courtesy, like, to wait and have.
Okay. Now let's see. A couple minutes ago, and then I guess after we go to the part that you were saying. I'll have to hit live. Oh, but I can't. All right, so where are we at in this? 12:20. Okay, because that was the comment right there. So, because either I'm gonna record it or I'm not, right? All right, so we'll go right there. This is for you, Daria.
You just been in bed.
Just in
Okay.
bed,
Yeah.
yes.
Well, good.
yes.
Put the super chat on you.
But anyway, so enough about all that. I mean, I just wanted to kind of get that out of the way again because, I do care about what, you guys think. And I would
Of
really,
course.
really hate for anybody to think that, like, that I would judge somebody based on, the color of their skin or anything like that, or their sex or their what orientation or their whatever, any of that. I wouldn't. I judge people based on their actions. And, the same way as me, I want people to judge me based on that too. And when I mess up, I will own it and accept it and take responsibility for it. And I 100% again am so sorry. So sorry.
I just want whoever is backstage to know that I'm not letting anybody up. Stephen Andrews, whoever you are, I'm not letting. I mean, unless it's Monica or a moderator.
what was it? Was it that? I mean, I'm saying, Stephanie, like, it's not a hard word not to say if you don't say it, right? But she did. She won't call a white person the N word if she doesn't respect them. Only a specific group of people. Hmm. We're gonna go back to 12:20 or 12:30.
To go there, at least you could have gave me the courtesy, like, to wait and have a discussion when I was there to defend myself. It just felt very underhanded on Jessica Messica's part, not AJ's. I think
Well, we
AJ
wanted
got
to hear it
manipulated.
again.
That's
She
what I
said,
think.
"Can we hear it again?"
Oh, of course she did.
I think it was pretty underhanded how you guys kind of threw the whole thing on GP, being that he was the only black person around at the time, and Hussy wasn't even willing to show him exactly what Carrie said, because after I showed him what Carrie said, he said that he would have said something different. So I don't think that's perfectly fair. Potato, rules for thee, not for me, right?
She laughed
She
at it.
doesn't like me, and I'll be honest. I think Jessica Messica it doesn't like me because she looks at me as like some kind of competition or whatever. And she doesn't have Null because Null isn't streaming. And so she's out doing her thing and looking for people and looking for things to get into. And she brags and says she's messy. So I don't think that that's anything that she wouldn't agree and admit to. But I'm done, like, being in that environment or whatever. I'm taking myself out of it.
Bad baby, thank you for the super chat, Carrie. I'm sending you the biggest hug in the world. XXXX, love you too, Hussy. Thank you, sweetheart.
Bad baby. Thank you so
for
much.
supporting, because
She's
it
great.
is a lot.
I agree with you, Poetic Justice. I think, excuse me, I think this is only a slip because it was public.
It really is a lot, especially with TJ. It all started with TJ, and it hasn't stopped.
No, and it doesn't. There's stuff before that. It's just been more than normal, but it's always, since I've been on here, it's always been something.
Yeah.
They just aren't going to give me a break. But that's okay. I mean, you come on here and you put yourself out there and you have to, like, be able to take that with it or don't do it, because it's going to happen. So I also understand that and go, okay. But at the same time, it's just like with what's going on with AJ's chat and stuff. You do have to deal with it. You're not going to ever be completely, like, away from it, but you don't have to throw yourself in the lion's den either.
Yo, can somebody block Red Shot from the chat, please?
Yeah,
You know
and
what I
I
mean?
don't want to go in the chat where constantly I'm getting attacked.
No.
Yeah, I time you out, but then the next person does it, and then the next
And
person.
then they just come back the next day.
And then when you come back the next day for the stream, the timing out is out, and then it comes through the same thing. You can't block anybody, even if it's
No.
actionable. Everybody's getting attacked, and we have to be able to take this. No, we don't.
No. And this whole thing about, oh, I want to respect everybody's freedom of speech. Yeah, but when their freedom of speech is attacking people, why are we protecting that?
Because that's freedom of speech. It's like the same thing that I've been saying about Charlie Kirk. Do I agree with the stuff that Charlie Kirk was saying? No. Do I think that Charlie Kirk was racist? Yes. Do I think that he should have been assassinated for it? Absolutely not. No. Absolutely not. Because it sets a precedent. Like, no. It's pretty much the same thing. It's really not that hard.
That shouldn't be what we protect. It's one thing to have freedom of speech. It's another thing to be attacking people.
So Tit Clips, if you didn't see my stream before, yes, Carrie said it pretty casually. Like, she said it like in mid-sentence as she was talking. It had nothing to do, it didn't even have anything to do with black people. That's how common it was for her.
You don't have the right to do that, and even in day-to-day life, as far as, like, you know what I mean, in the like, you don't have the right to just go say whatever you want to anybody. That's not the way that works. So can you have opinions and things like that? Yeah, but when you're like, I mean, literally, Akate was in her chat last night saying, "Oh my God, get this bitch off of there! This is so boring. I want to go kill myself." And shit like that. It's like, that's toxic, dude. That's toxic. That's not like freedom of speech. That's just freedom to spew hate.
That's right.
And if AJ wants that and can handle that and all that, that's more power to her. I can't. I just can't. I'm not built for that. And I can admit that. Maybe that makes me weak. I don't know. But
yes,
I care more about my mental health than to continue to go be somewhere where people are going to just constantly rip you to shreds.
If you cared about your mental health, you would just get offline. Do you know what I do? If I make an ass of myself, or not even always when I make an ass of myself, if I've been in a couple of too many panels and it seems like I've been around too much, I just leave. I try not to say nothing in chat. I just, say stuff in Discord and lurk basically from Discord. It's not that hard. Leave shit alone. Just leave. Leave for a minute.
So, and I don't really give it back. I mean, that's the thing, is that I try to, like, kind of play nice with all of these people, but that's done. I'll just be honest. I'm not saying I'm going to go after them, but I'm done trying to be nice. I'm done trying to make friends. I'm just going to keep to myself for the most part. I got Hussy. I got, the people that I know have my back, and that's enough for me, honestly.
It really is.
Yeah,
it really
is. You don't need, or at least I don't need, a bunch of people, and like, with everything that's went down with my channel and stuff recently, it's like, I don't know, it just, numbers, views, it doesn't really matter anymore.
Thank you for gifting a membership. Whoever got the membership, please say thank you. Otherwise, we're taking it back. That was very sweet of you. Thank you. You know what? You don't have to continue explaining yourself.
No.
You don't. It's just whoever wants to go and watch that shit show, go watch it. But you guys are controlling her. Look, I didn't mean to. Like, I'm not sniping her or anything like that. Y'all can go watch her. She's live. Go watch her if you want. But my point is, people are not there for her.
No, and that's so obvious, because they wouldn't be running their friends off.
I just want to add really quick before I let this go. Rusty Stormcrow is in the chat saying, I feel like there is something off with AJ. I don't know what exactly, but not all cylinders are firing there. Rusty Stormcrow is one of those people that is good to look for in chat because they don't see everything, but when they do see things, they're very rational about it. I mean, I've said this a bunch of times. I'm not going to agree with everybody, and not everybody's going to seem rational to you all the time, right? But for the most part, Rusty Stormcrow is usually on point.
They
She had
wouldn't
a
be
hun-
running her friends off.
No,
They're running her friends off so that she's alone, so they can, really get in there and do what they're gonna do.
yeah.
Her
As soon as I left,
favorite is
Alex
victimhood.
Twitter chat. She had 150 people. Now she has 50. Where did all of them go, AJ?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Where did all
No.
of them go?
What's going on?
No,
Marty?
I mean, and when Jessica Messica came up there and started talking about me or whatever, in my opinion, and I'll just be honest, AJ, you should have shut it down. And if somebody came and was trying to pull something like that with me about you, and was like, "Oh, we'll play this video," so
No, all of a sudden AJ should have shut it down, but you were like, I'm gonna get off panel. I was gonna get off anyway. And then when she didn't bring Jessica Meska up on panel, you stayed there for a while. So it seems like you be bullshitting sometimes. Dog, look, this shit is stupid to me, right? Me saying like, oh, you lied about that, like that's really meaningless. It's not a big deal. But I mean, once you start lying about some of the small stuff, it starts making you wonder about some of the bigger stuff, right? If you're willing to lie about these small things that make you look bad, like what about the big things that make you look bad?
that we can embarrass this person, there's no way I would have done that.
No, that's not how we roll.
No.
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 The fact
And
that she
so-
apologized for it, it's fine. I don't need to have her apologize 7
And
times.
apparently, I guess GP is upset with me now or something, because people are saying he went on Yato's stream and
Oh, they were watching.
You guys, is that true? Because I texted.
So their audience was watching, and if anybody who was here earlier, or if you didn't see, all I did was show GP what she said, and I showed him other times that she's also said the N-word. That's all I did. And me and him talked about it, and he agreed with me. That's pretty much all it was. Because GP is not a fucking coon. He doesn't appreciate people saying nigga. And after he heard the way that Carrie said it, he said himself that it sounds like she says this all the time.
Texted him. I haven't heard back from him. I told him that AJ is live, and then I told him I'm streaming. I haven't heard back from him. But when he was on channel,
Well, it's like, almost 1 o'clock where GP is at, and he has kids and a family and stuff, so I doubt he would get back to you.
when Carrie apologized, he forgave her.
Yeah, and I told.
What did I tell him? I fucking told him. I said they're gonna start using you as like a cudgel for, oh well, Carrie was forgiven. I told him this would happen.
I was very
Carrie, I'm gonna make a
upfront.
cup of coffee.
Oh yeah, go ahead. I was very upfront though about the fact that A, what happened, and B, because somebody in the chat had brought up the karaoke thing from 5 years ago, and I addressed that too. So I don't know what he's claiming was he was shown or saw or whatever, and I'm not going to go watch because I just honestly I'm not going to do that to myself. But if he plays that back, what was said today, he'll see I did talk about that karaoke thing. So I did explain that. I did say that. I didn't lie about that. I didn't act like that didn't happen. So I don't know if he just didn't listen and didn't hear that part earlier, but it was there. I was not trying to mislead anyone, so but it is what it is. If he's upset, then he's upset and he's entitled to his opinion. But I wasn't misleading anybody, and again, I can't take back what I did, something that happened 5 years ago. I could just
What's misleading is you guys, I'll be fair, not Carrie, but Hussy saying, oh, don't play that on here while GP was up there with them. and he wanted to hear it, that wasn't fair to him. That's all I'm gonna say.
say that I'm sorry, which I have, and that I would never do it again. Um, and that's what else can you do? I mean, I can't go back in time. So, you know, it is what it is. If he's upset, then he's upset. But we did address it. I did address it. So, but I'm sure he's got, I mean, people in his ear that are trying to manipulate him in all of this too, to cause a fight, because they see that there's this friend group with him and Hussy and AJ, and they're coming in and trying to break that up. I mean, that's
No, see, here's the part that you don't get. I've been known GP. I knew GP way before Hussy and AJ knew GP. We've known each other a long time. We know how each other gets down. And even though that we're not the best of friends, we don't have each other number. I don't know what he looked like and all this other stuff, right? I don't know his name. But we know we've been around each other long enough to understand how each other gets down. And we both know that when it comes to black folk, we both don't play. That's pretty much all it is. And I showed him what I seen, and I didn't tell him anything. Well, that's not true. That's not true. I did tell him stuff before we watched it, but I let him watch it for himself, which is something that you guys didn't do, and he agreed with me.
really, if nothing else is obvious to people, that should be really obvious to people with the way that this has all kind of been playing out and handled. So, you know, hopefully, maybe in time cooler heads prevail and things like that, and everything will be able to be water under the bridge. I'm all about that. I am. Um, so, that's, I guess, all I can do is just, try to be open to whatever criticism people have. Let them make their, opinions and voice heard. And move forward the best way that I know how. Trying to learn, from the past.
You know what's funny is that not only has Carrie like kind of hit her third strike, but Hussy hit his third strike a while ago too when he was calling me a day laborer. It's funny that they're up on panels together.
Because I'm a human, right? And I made a mistake, and I'm going to make more mistakes. So if I'm on here, there's going to be times I'm going to slip up and say things and do things that I may not be, the most proud of all the time.
Absolutely not. I will never tell you the same thing. Um, like I said the F God on the stream, and I was even surprised that I even said it, I guess. But I can guarantee you that will never happen on the stream. That's not gonna happen again. Um, and I'm doing things to prevent myself from not knowing what I'm doing on stream or being too loose while I'm on stream. It's really not that hard. Like, I might be a little too high and I'll be saying too much shit. So I'm gonna just stop smoking as much weed. Or there are things that you can do.
I'm human. So it is what it is.
Interesting how someone told you Yato was trying to say that you this is you being whatever racist. Funny you do that, Yato, when you're the one saying that she's a Mongolian bitch.
Oh, I'm so glad that you brought that up, Hussy, because that's part of the reason why I even started my own stream. So that stream that you're talking about, where I called AJ a Mongolian bitch and I called you a terrorist, the reason why I said that is because both of you said that you don't give a fuck about racism. You say, I don't give a shit about racism. I don't care if it's about black people. I don't care if it's about Latino people. And what I was trying to prove is that when people are talking about your specific ethnicity, you guys do care. Because why are we still now? Because this was like what 2-3 weeks ago or something like that. Why are we still now hearing about Mongolian bitch if AJ doesn't care about racism? Why are we still hearing about Mongolian bitch and calling you a terrorist if you don't care about racism, Hussy? It seems like you guys only care because I was specifically talking about you. It's almost like that's exactly the point that I was trying to prove. Because any other time, like I don't even say the bean word. And like I said before, I have siblings and family members and stuff that I don't have no right to say that type of stuff. I don't sit here and try to be racist to people and even try to disparage people who are trans, part of the who are gay or whatever. Nothing like that. Everybody knows exactly how I am. I don't have to sit here and prove it to nobody.
Right.
I'm saying that I'm an Iraqi terrorist. You're all, and here you
See,
did you even apologize?
No.
No, you didn't. So to me, you're racist.
Marty said I was mad that you said that. By the way, if you're talking about the racial things, that's okay. Because I mean, that was kind of the point. That was my whole point. Is that that's the type of shit that would make certain people mad. But it's like nobody ever cares if somebody gets called a nigga. It's like, oh, who cares? You know, black people are always complaining. They're always the biggest victims. But let me talk about you and your people. Now all of a sudden it's a problem, right? I'm just tired of it, to be honest.
You are a racist. Okay.
Well, the whole thing too is he's a troll. Jessica Meska is a troll. AJ is, you're surrounding yourself with trolls, and
I'm tired of that troll shit too. Like there are some things that I say that are a troll, like that are obvious, right? Like I'm obviously lying or I'm just trying to trick people. But when I'm saying real things, you can't just be like, yeah, those a troll. When I'm speaking about Black history and Black people and or Latino people or anything, you can't just be like, oh, well, he's a troll. No. That would, when I was saying those things to you and AJ, I wasn't being a troll. I was having a real conversation and I was making an actual point. Stop with that bullshit. I'm tired of that, the whole deflection. Oh, well, these people are trolls. Shut the fuck up. Even if I was trolling, does that make what I said any less valid? No, the fuck it doesn't. So you're really not arguing against anything.
trolls are gonna troll. So just prepare yourself for that. That's why they're there.
Exactly, Dove Kid.
They don't really make any bones about that fact. So, just keep that in mind. I'm not a troll, and I don't get trolling. I've never understood it.
No.
So I guess I'm not, cool enough for that or something. I think it's immature and a waste of time. That's
Lo
just my
says-
personal opinion.
Lo says Hussy AJ is a troll.
Oh, no.
Stop.
I don't think she's a troll, but I think that I just think that she's got a lot of people in her ear right now, and they don't have her best interest at heart.
Girl, you don't know how many times, like a year ago, 2 years ago, me and Charlene are on the phone and I've cried.
Yeah.
I'm like, I can't with these people. I can't. Remember Charlene? And she's like the shoulder that I cry on, and she listens, and sometimes she can't either. And it's not even about her. She's just like, I need to step away because this drama is just too much. So if it's too much for viewers.
Oh, don't even trip, Compton Crip. I got you. So Poetic Justice asked, so was she buddy trolling Shani when she was talking to her after Rev got locked up? Or was she actually trying to be her friend? She was not buddy trolling. Excuse me. She was actually friends with Shani before that whole thing had happened. And after the fact, and she had said this herself, she was sitting there telling her that it was okay for Shani to get back with Rev. She didn't. Now, I will say, because this was something that I seen her proclaiming, and I agree with her. She was not saying to Shani, "Hey, get back with Rev," but she was saying, "Fuck what everybody else is saying. If that's what you want to do what you want to do." There was that whole thing, but she was actually a friend, and she was on the phone with Shani uh, when CPS came and knocked on the door, and Shani told the kids to duck down and hide in the house. So she was on the phone while Shani and Rev basically denied these kids the help that they needed. And some people had a problem with that.
How do you think that we feel? And we break down too.
Right.
We break down.
Valkyrie said stop. She absolutely is a troll. Well, you might
Well,
have
you're
a point.
entitled to your opinion.
I mean,
And you know what? I am not going to block you if you want to say something about whoever. Yeah.
yeah.
Moderate. Well, she's a moderator.
I was yeah, I don't know. Yeah.
Monica, do you want to come up for a minute or no? I don't want to force because
Thank you, Isolationist Agorist, for the Cash App. He says, beep boop.
I know Monica's close with her.
Yeah.
Do you want to come up? I don't know if she's still in here. Yeah, but you know what, Charlene? She's going to have to learn on her own because she's very being stubborn into her own ways, her rules and stuff like that. So if she feels that changing it will be hypocritical and she won't be able to look in the mirror, well, I hope she's able to look in the mirror.
Good night,
after, they attack her.
Right. Well, that's the thing too. You want to be like that and everything, but after you go through this for a while, it's like, and that's the thing though. She has went through stuff, so that's why I'm confused. Because if she was, harassed for years by these people, I don't know why. To open yourself back up to that kind of thing, but it's again, no, we can't, decide for her, and I'm not trying to. I'm not really not. All I've ever done is tell her try to like give her advice from my own experience of things that I've went through and stuff that I've had to learn the hard way, right? But I think also, I know I'm stubborn too. I've had, you know what I mean? People have tried to give me advice that I didn't take it.
Who's more stubborn than everyone? Steven Andrews in backstage. He's still backstage.
He's probably going to be there. He's probably going to be there the whole time.
You ain't coming. You ain't coming up.
But see, this is what I mean. This person that's in the chat carries fake white woman tears. Why are you making it about race? Isn't that the same thing? Like, why are we even going? Like, it shouldn't matter, really. No one, like.
Yo, which one of you popped up in the chat and was Carrie's fake white woman tears? Salute.
Why are we saying it at all? And then why, when you're going to criticize someone for it, are you making it then about race? Is that not doing the same? It just seems hypocritical. But
what?
Whatever. You gotta pop off.
Why are you making this about race?
Yeah,
I said nigga.
Somewhere else, honey.
How is it about race?
Pop off over
somewhere else, honey, please.
Thank you, Don.
Oh God. So Shani and Rev need to come. They need to get back to doing something.
No, Shani, come back. This is too much.
They're being way too quiet through all of this. That's who's really sitting back with popcorn right now.
Well, she probably has that YouTube money that she just got paid.
Yes, she did. She did.
She don't want my $100. She's So
and I guarantee.
No, if Shani's channel got taken down, even if she has it back up right now, unless she got all the strikes off of her, if one of them stuck, then she can get paid.
To you, I would not be surprised if Rev is like been drinking and stuff this whole time, because I find it hard to believe that like just drinking one night and I think he even did admit that like he did it again like the next night or so after, and she didn't drink with him. Because it's like when you open that back up, I mean, he is an alcoholic, and I know how that is because I'm an alcoholic. I've never relapsed and like done what he's done, where he was sober for years and then decided, oh, I'm just gonna drink again one night. But I can imagine just from what I've seen and know from it, like if I did, I think it would probably be hard not to pick it up again the next day. That's the whole point. So hopefully for his sake though, maybe that's not the case. We'll find out, I guess.
It's only one that's a good point. If because I remember Carrie got pretty pissed off when people were saying that she was still drinking. A couple of people on the Geek Room who were making fun of her. That's funny.
I guess time will tell.
But you know what? I kind of feel like a relief that she finally did take my wrench.
Me too. And I'm not going back in there. And again, I don't hate AJ. Like, I don't have hard feelings against her at all.
So what Hussy is mad about? So what Carrie is mad about is the fact that she's obviously aware that I just did a panel on her saying nigga, and then what Hussy is mad about is the fact that I went on Gigi's panel, and he can't sue or do anything because I said that he's allegedly committing fraud. I say that one more time. He's allegedly committing fraud. But that, I mean, it's pretty evident though. Like, I don't really have any problem saying that because he has a ban-evading channel. He has other people from a different country co-signing his channel, and it has their IRS information put into there, and it's not his own. And I don't know if Hussy knows this, but that's allegedly called fraud. And guess what? You can't sue for it because, for one, I ain't never really said you did it. I said allegedly. And for two, David kind of outed you. So, I mean, that's pretty much a moot point.
It's more just I can't for my own like well-being or whatever.
You know why? Because now, as soon as she took the wrench away, everybody was attacking me.
Oh yeah,
it's clear that they are there because they're hate watching, and it's because they hate me.
Well, and as soon as everybody else is gone, and they're bored, it's gonna turn on her.
Right.
That's how this is going to play out. I hate it for her. I don't want to see that happen.
I'm sorry. Let me say this without the video. It's not alleged when he brags about it.
But I can feel it happening.
Imagine doing the stream, right? And talking about whatever. And everybody's in chat talking about one of your moderators. And no one's focusing on you.
That's what was going on last night.
And that's what they're doing now.
Like, me and AJ are up there watching a video, and nobody was talking about that video and any of the commentary that we were doing, or literally they were all just a bunch of people that were in there talking crap, telling her to get me off of there.
Yeah, and
it just went on.
You know what? If she's talking about from before, people don't like you on panel because all you do is play shanty videos and talk about your own personal drama that nobody knows about. A lot of these people over here, look, I'm gonna explain this. A lot of these people over here only know about girl world people, right? So I've been in the Shantyverse, and even when you start telling me about certain people, I don't know what the fuck you're talking about. And if I don't know what the fuck you're talking about, they definitely don't know what the fuck you're talking about. And you know what people don't like to do while they're in someone's chat? Is not know what the fuck is going on. So while you're sitting there talking about people that they don't know about, don't know the history about, don't really even know to believe you or not, because they haven't even heard shit from the other person because they never even heard of the other person until the moment that you said their name. Now they're just going to sit there and chat and be like, bitch, get the fuck up out of here. We don't want to hear about that stuff. We want to hear about creators. from over here in this space that we all know, history about. We don't know what you got going on, and we don't give a fuck about what you got going on. And you can feel however you want to feel about it, but that's how people are. I mean, that's why I think it's weird when Azra keeps bringing me up and being like, Yato, get away from Girl World. I'm not in Girl World. I don't watch Feudy Beauty. If you're having a Feudy Beauty stream, I'll give you a perfect example. There are people in the Petty Fam Discord, and they were watching Feudy Beauty. I popped in there, I seen what they were watching, and I popped right back out. Do you know why? Because I don't watch her. I'm not interested in that. I don't know shit about ALR. I still don't. That's not my forte. Now, just because I know some of the people, I only know some of the people because the crossover that they had with the Shaniverse. It doesn't mean that I'm in Girl World. I don't sit here and talk about any of the things. The people who watch Girl World, they wouldn't be interested in my content. The people in Girl World are not in the places that I pop my head up into and start talking shit. Hussy doesn't go over Amberlyn Reed or Feudy Beauty. Next doesn't go over Amberlyn Reed or Feudy Beauty. DC doesn't anymore either. None of the people that you're talking about, all the people that I talk about or have talked about, they don't watch these people anymore. I'm not a part of Girl World. I don't even know why you keep trying to put me in there. Because I keep telling you myself over and over again, and other people keep telling you themselves over and over again. I'm not a part of Girl World. I don't know what goes on over there. I don't know what is going on over there. Don't know what the fuck you're talking about. That shit's weird that people like to throw people in together like when we don't even know.
For literally for hours, and I was like, I'm not gonna let them run me off. Like, I'm not gonna let them run me off. So I just stayed. And I don't know if she. Here's the thing, though. Does she really just
Thank you,
not look?
Marty.
Or she just
I don't
doesn't
know,
care?
but she's the things that they're saying, and she's allowing it.
That's the problem. I hope, like, I want to believe that she just wasn't looking, but I think she was.
Let me ask you a question. AJ's too naive to understand what Jessica and others are doing. Okay, here is the question: is she too naive, or is she pretending?
Or is she pulling an Anja?
Or is she pulling an Anja? There
And
are
it's about,
people that
I cannot have to answer for anything if I say that.
I'll do you one better, Stony. I don't even know who LOTR is. Who the fuck is that? I have no idea who you guys even are talking about right now. This is what I'm talking about. I have no idea who that is whatsoever. Lord of the Rings, I believe you. I don't watch that either. I don't watch Star Wars. I don't watch Lord of the Rings. I watch a lot of anime, but
I just don't understand.
and Capella. There's no way I'd let people talk about that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
Is Lord of the Rings.
Some people are saying they refuse to believe that she just doesn't.
I thought you guys were playing. That really is Lord of the Rings?
Understand. She is just playing.
I don't know.
A lot of people, yeah.
She's pretending. See, people are saying she's pretending because I mean, I'm breaking it down for her. Like, what don't you understand? I'm having a tough time.
And you can tell she understands and makes a choice of saying, but, well, no, like she hears you, but then she's like, but I want to do what I want to do anyway.
Honestly, Carrie, if I had someone that was there for me years ago when I started the channel and telling me, don't do this, don't do that, you'll get terminated for this. Nobody was fucking there for me.
Yeah.
Like, she has the support.
Right.
And then
yeah. No, I didn't even mean to do that. My bad, y'all. Oops. Oh no, I guess we're just gonna have to skip up to the current part. My bad. I didn't mean to do that. You can blame 21. 21 got me flustered and shit. Did you read Berserk? Nigga, no. Look, that nigga needs the arrow pointed by him. Isn't that what she said? My bad. By them, by she, whatever. I usually just use people's names. I try not to be up on all that because my bad. Tony. But you get what I was saying.
That thing with Ange.
There we go. I
And
had
you brought
to,
him up for a second, remember? And I went off on him because I was like, "You're lying about." Like, what's my attorney's name? Or
I had to bring it up to where we were. I'll go back like some so that we somewhat understand what's going on. My bad, y'all. I closed the window. Sorry. Fuck me.
What you say because they watch the chat, they see he sees everything that you're doing, they write names down, and they target people. So just be very careful when it comes to Tragic because I've had people in my community for years that constantly change their name so they don't give him the impression that they're supporters so they don't get attacked because they'll come after your supporters. Do you understand what I'm saying?
yep,
Be careful when it comes to Tragic.
yep.
You might just want to lurk and not chat, or don't say Tragic is this, Tragic is that, because you will be. What does Danielle say? It's a bad time when Tragic is the most right.
Oh Lord, oh Lord.
Now,
Man, fuck you guys. Because if I started doing reactions to certain anime shows that I haven't seen, you bitch ass niggas wouldn't watch. You'd be like, oh, y'all posting that shit again. Fuck you. I know how this goes. Everybody be like, oh, I like to see this content. Oh, yeah, I'm pretty stoked to see Chainsaw Man, even though I've never seen it and stuff. And then if I start watching, they'd be like, I want to see your reaction. Guess what? After like one or two, y'all won't be watching shit. Fuck y'all. I hate you niggas.
Jessica, why are you bringing Brian up? Oh, because you both hate Carrie.
Yes.
So wait, good.
I've been talking about watching The Wire for a minute. I still might actually do that, but I've been seeing people getting their channel back. And I'm thinking if I constantly beg for my channel to come back, then I probably might do The Wire over there. Let's see.
Good.
Yeah, have fun with him. He's a
I'd rather
weirdo.
have Brian hate me than a Danielle.
Dude,
Or
Brian is so pathetic that he pays Shani and Rev to like be nice to him. Pays Null to be nice to him.
Mhm.
He must. I mean, you don't have any friends.
Hall of Fall is the real one.
Then he's doing this weird Photoshop stuff with me. Then he made up a
Yeah.
rumor and a lie, and even drew up paperwork and stuff, trying to act like I sent him a cease and desist. I ain't sent that man no cease and desist. Ain't nobody watching him. Nobody knows what he does or to care. What would I need to shut him up for? You know what I mean? Like, and I'm like, I didn't do that. And you saw I confronted him on your stream that time because he was backstage when we were doing that thing with Anja. And you brought him up for a second, remember? And I went
Okay.
off on him because I was like, "You're lying."
Okay, my bad. My bad for the people who Hollowfowler and Taylor Noir and probably Mahdi and other. There are people who just pop up to support me. I love y'all. I mean, everybody else can fuck off, but I love y'all.
And about like, what's my attorney's name or what's your, like he would never give any information. And he's like, "Oh, I'm not going to dox." Like that wouldn't be a dox.
Hey, Carrie, Violet Shimmer is saying, Lanky, what are they saying? Hussy just said he had no idea who I was. I don't.
No, like come on. See, this is what I mean though. AJ,
They're talking
don't
about
fall
us.
for this.
They're still
Don't fall
talking
for
about
it.
us.
Dragon Ball my
the few
ass.
people that are left there and they're still doing that.
Don't you ever put? I hope that's not my list 21 because I've seen Dragon Ball. You got me fucked up. I'm old. Not as old as the rest of everybody, but I'm old.
She has 20-something people in the chat. Unbelievable. I wonder, are you still going to stream for 10 hours?
Yeah, with nobody there.
With nobody there?
I
No.
really hope that she does look at this and sees that they played her and makes a a change, and then maybe, gets back on the right track or whatever the case may be, because I just don't want to see anything bad happen to her. I don't think she's a bad person, but I think she got these people in her ear and they manipulated her. That's what I think. I do think they did
I
manipulate
was
her.
around
Maybe she
before
was a little
movies.
too open to it and played into it somewhat herself as well. But overall, I think that I don't think she's like malicious or anything in it. I just think that she is a little bit naive, and she wants to believe that these people are, real and that they really liked her and stuff. They don't, honey. They don't. I'm just
Yo,
telling you.
did she take your wrench away or not yet?
21, you probably have more in common with BGTV because he definitely has a vast collection himself.
Because she didn't take mine immediately. I had to wait.
I wonder if she took mine.
Yes, she did. She took mine and yours. Well, I don't
Okay.
know if she did, but she took mine. But first she said, I'm going to take
Nope.
everybody's wrench.
I still have one.
Really? Okay, so but she took mine. I'm not
And
sure.
if I
what
was,
after.
I mean, I just went to click. Almost everybody that's in there still is a mod, but when I went to click on someone who's not, it does give me the option to hide them. So I guess I do still have a wrench, but I do want her to take it. Just because I don't want to get accused of messing with nothing.
Stop being a fucking baby. Just don't do anything. You can keep your wrench and you can still keep talking in her chat. Just don't do anything. Stop being a fucking child. I hate when people do shit like this. AJ doesn't have to remove your wrench. You know what you could do? Stop timing people out. Stop doing anything. Stop saying anything in her chat. You can do all that and still just be. And it doesn't matter if AJ gave you a wrench or not, right? Because you're just a regular chatter in chat. The only thing that's different is that people can see you in chat who don't even like you. That's it. And so what? Grow the fuck up.
And then whatever, because that's what they'll be saying. Somebody would go mess with their channel, like Greg or whoever these idiots are, and then they'll be saying, "Oh, Carrie did that because she's mad at you and
Who
you let her take your
cares?
wrench." So AJ,
Dude, who cares? The people lie on me all the fucking time. They keep talking to Hussy. You're on panel with the guy who acts like he knows my entire life when nobody on here really knows shit about me. Only some of the people in the background know about me. And none of those people are ever going to tell you about my life. People lie. They're online and they lie. It happens.
if you hear this, take my wrench, please. I don't want to be accused of anything because I'm not gonna. I didn't block anybody even when I was there. I ain't doing it now.
Who cares?
Yeah, even if she paid me, yeah, I wouldn't want to do it. I don't
No,
get attacked
Exactly.
constantly. I don't get attacked in my chat like that. I don't want people get attacked. That's not good for my
You don't
mental
even have to
health.
do anything.
no.
Just don't
It's
do
not good for
nothing.
my therapist is like, "Oh, why do you do it?" I'm like, because my people help me with my depression. So why am I gonna go in there and reverse that shit? Excuse
You know
me.
what?
Go and make real life friends. That's what you do. You take your fat ass outside, go for some exercise, and go around people who have the same interests as you. Do you know why people find other people who play Yu-Gi-Oh cards? Because they go to the mall and they find other people who play fucking Yu-Gi-Oh cards. And guess what? Even if they don't get no pussy, they can find friends. It's really not that hard. You can find friends too. Hey, I like doing this activity. Let me go to the place where these people do those type. Do you know where I would find friends? It'd be very simple. I would take a basketball and go to the basketball court, and I would find people who possibly aren't like me, who are on the court, but I'll possibly find some friends on the court who are like me because they enjoy playing basketball too, and we might have some things in common. It's really that fucking simple. If you're religious, guess where's a good place for you to go? To fucking church, because you're gonna find more like-minded people there. Why are you guys so terrible at this?
What else I think too, like that makes our community a little bit different, and that I think does make a difference, is that like me and you
I
and
only
the people
fuck
that watch,
Harry
it's not all based on like hate and like because we all hate this one person, or like we actually like each other, you know what I mean? Like, and talk, and
Boom.
I see some of these other communities that have such a problem with us, and that's the common factor that I see in a lot of them, is that they're really like they're not friends, they all just hate the
Yeah, shut the fuck up. Stop doing the they thing. The they thing. I'm getting real tired of that. Everybody that you don't like are not all the same. Everybody is fucking different. All these people have different reasons for not liking you. I can't stand when people just group a whole bunch of people up in one pot and be like, oh, well, they do this and they do that and they. And then, especially when I'm grouped in a part of they, and none of the shit that they're talking about applies to me. And then, I mean, to me, in my eyes, you kind of look stupid because it's like, well, you're saying they, and I'm a part of they, but none of that is true about me or this other person that you're talking about. So I know that you're just basing this off of what, one or two people and saying they. Stop doing that. Be specific.
same person.
Yep.
And so I feel like there is some jealousy when they see our community, because they see
Oh,
that we actually
jealousy.
care about each other. They don't have that.
Jealousy.
Yeah.
They don't have that.
Is jealousy, but is Carrie cool with any of the people that she was cool with 2 years ago? Is Hussy cool with any of the people that he was cool with 2 years ago? Because I pretty much had a lot of the same friends on here myself. I don't know about the rest of y'all, but still only certain people who have my number and things like that. What the fuck are they talking about?
That same kind of community.
Like right now, me and that's I'm gonna give an example of what she just said. Like Woti. Woti's not speaking to us, we're not speaking to him, but we're not
But
dragging
we're not dragging him.
like him.
No. I still like him too.
And we will still talk I will.
Yeah.
So that's
I
the
don't have
that's
any
the
hard
thing.
feelings. We
And
just aren't talking. I mean, but he ain't been out here trashing me. And even though he is
you too,
doesn't
Sean.
agree,
Good night,
he
sweetheart.
still didn't allow Hikate to come up and do that stuff on his channel either, because he doesn't want his channel turning into a shit show.
Exactly.
And that's all it took for them.
I don't think that's something that I mean, if you want to give Woti kudos for that, it's more so him sticking to his guns and saying that he wouldn't entertain Hikate anymore. I mean, as far as that, I mean, I get it, because I actually agree with him when he says that nobody should be really giving her any attention. I think, and this is because of something that I've heard her say herself, like she thinks that everything is about views. I think that if she gets less views, if she keeps getting a low amount of people in her chats and nobody really watches, I think she'll just go away and go to a different community instead of trying to boot everybody else out. Yato, why are you in Girl World? I'm not in there.
Them to turn on him was just saying no. That's all they did. That's all he did was say no. I'm not going to let you come up on panel and go off.
And I give him credit for that.
I do too. And the same thing with Keldoge. Because same thing. Hikate is coming for them now. Why? Because he dared to just say that he doesn't hate me. That's it. He didn't agree with what I did. He didn't with the interview, because that's what she's making a big deal about. But just
Can somebody time Mario Heat out? I don't want Mario in my chat anymore. Fuck you.
the fact that he's willing to be nice to me and not hate me, she's, being really nasty to him. So it's like, that's ridiculous. ridiculous. You guys are the ones that are trying to run other people's channels, not us. I haven't went to any of these places and been like, oh, get rid of these people or not. And I didn't do that tonight. I wasn't telling AJ to get rid of anybody. All I was saying is stop having somebody up there and allowing them to talk about me when I'm not there to defend myself.
I can't teach someone common sense. And sometimes I feel like that's what I'm doing. Like
Right.
not blocking Greg when he's threatening to dox you. That's like
Right. That's
sense.
weird. I don't
But
understand. Yeah, that's
you understand what I'm saying?
and I can't really make sense of that. I don't know why.
I will actually agree with Hussy and Carrie on this. If somebody is trying to divert other people to their stream and they're saying, hey, I'm over here doxing this person, or somebody else comes over there and be like, hey, they're over here doxing you, and they try to come up on my panel, like I'm not fucking talking to you, you fucking clown. Get the fuck up out of here. You're not welcomed over here. There's no reason why you should be trying to dox people. Personally, I feel like doxing people is a bitch move. I think that you weren't going to do anything. And so because you're a bitch ass nigga and you aren't going to do anything, you're going to put somebody's information out hoping that somebody else does because you're a bitch. That's all it seems like to me. Unless you put somebody's info out and then you turn around and then harass them. But then, I mean, you're still a bitch because you're not doing it in person and you're still doing it online. But I mean, you're somewhat less of a bitch, I guess. I mean, at least you were putting their shit online and doing it yourself. But I mean, you're kind of making it more obvious that it's you, and people can take legal action against you. Now, me personally, I don't do the whole legal action thing. I'm black. I don't know if you heard this about black people, but I ain't hitting up no police about you. That ain't about to happen. I'm just gonna find out where you are, and we gonna see what happened. Pretty much all it is.
Why she's holding
I have
on.
a lot of patience, you guys. I used to teach driving.
Oh, Lord help you.
Yeah, so I have a lot of patience. But when it comes to someone without any common sense, I'm not saying you don't have common sense, AJ. I'm just saying when it comes to that, I don't have patience for that.
Right. It's
Because
hard.
I just feel like everybody comes with common sense, but they don't.
It gets frustrating really quickly.
They don't.
People that don't
Like,
have it.
yeah. Like I don't mind teaching people how to drive, but when you tell someone don't turn the steering wheel, we're driving straight, and they're going on a straight.
So thank you, isolationist agorist, for the cash app. And he says, as a Jew, I give Yato the K card. Merry Christmas. Little did you know, I'm like a quarter Jewish according to my DNA test, and I've been saving the K word for a while. I think I might use it the same way that Yami was talking about. I think I might just blame the Jews, like on my deathbed. And if I don't get a deathbed, then I guess it'll never happen.
Road and they're turning the steering wheel all the way to the left.
Right.
That frustrates me. It's like, or I tell them to change your lane. You're going to change to the left.
Mario, he deserved it. He said, God damn, I got timed out. This deserves an N-word.
Left lane. So you need to look, you need to signal, you need to look over your left shoulder because the mirror has a blind spot. So put your left signal on, hold the steering wheel, turn your head over your left shoulder, and then switch to the left lane. So we were driving to the road test. So I said, switch to the left lane. So he puts his left signal on, he holds the steering wheel, and he looks over his right shoulder. And he switches to the left lane. I'm like,
so I'm not a fourth Cherokee, but I am 2%. I hate y'all niggas so much. Y'all are so fucking corny. I'm not even gonna finish what I was saying. Fuck y'all.
you idiot!
I could never ever teach. Oh my god, I'm the worst. Like if I'm in the car and I'm driving, I'm okay. But when I have to ride, I'm a nervous wreck. I can't. I'm not a good passenger in the car because I
I
just
don't
don't
like
trust people.
people.
Michael drives too fast, and so he's too fast for my liking. And then my mom makes me nervous because she's like, very much like on the brake constantly, and she's like a scared driver. So then I'm like gripping because of that. So I'm just like, oh my god, if I'm driving and I'm in control, I'm fine.
You're
But
good.
if I'm in the passenger seat, I'm like just gripping the hand rest and like holding on for dear life.
I feel like now that I don't drive, and it's been years because I'm legally blind, I've like now I'm fearful in the
Oh my
car.
Jesus!
Like
I do
when I was
not care.
driving, I had sports cars, I rented some sedans, I've driven fast, I wasn't scared at all.
Oh wait, he has sports cars. Oh wait, so what? When you drive a Porsche, Hussy, which side do you turn the car on from? When you have a Tesla, how do you open the door? I mean, there's so many questions I could ask you. You fucking with the wrong nigga. I'm a car enthusiast. I do this for work. Okay, I know a lot about cars. I do this for a job.
But now, if it is raining and you are
Oh,
going even close to 60 on the highway, like
You
I'm
don't
getting
trust
scared
Tesla.
because rain is dangerous.
it is. It is hydroplane.
Yeah, and I
I
love
had
Well,
that
now
happen
he's
one
smart.
time. Scared the
Womp womp.
crap. Luckily, I slid off the road into somebody's yard, and
mm,
so I didn't like flip or hit anything, so I was okay. But it happened that quick, and I wasn't even going fast. I was
no.
just going to turn, and when I did, I hit some of that water, and it was literally like you just fly, like sliding off the road,
Yeah, you
and you
got to
can't do
be
anything
careful.
about it, like with your wheel, like because
No,
nothing's doing anything,
and
and
especially now,
slamming on the brake makes it even worse.
worse.
Yeah, you have to almost let it kind of slide because if you brake, it's gonna slide even harder and more. It's scary. Ice obviously is bad too.
Especially now in the fall with the leaves, and you got rain and leaves, you're
And
gonna
then when it
slip and
sleets
slide.
and oh
Yeah,
god,
just be
yeah.
very careful. You know, I'm a licensed what do you call them? Driving instructor. Like I had to
Yeah.
take courses and stuff. So you can call me a professional. You you have to leave. I don't know if it's 2 cars or 3 cars. 2 cars length in between the car in front of you. You cannot be close. You have to leave distance room for 2 cars. This way, if you have to stop, you have enough time to stop.
Yeah.
Okay, so you guys always keep that in mind. Follow the speed limit and don't get too close because if the person stops short
It's
and you
because
hit
we
them
got
from
cars.
whatever, it's your fault. It's
Yep.
your fault. So yeah,
Every time
every every single
it's
time.
you gotta stay far back. Yeah. And that's I don't like it
Good
when
night,
people
Don.
when I'm in the car with somebody and they're like riding up on people close and stuff. I hate that. I've had people
You know
like
what pisses
my
me off?
aunt used to do that. I love her to death, but she's like that, and it would make me so nervous. Like, get back up because you're gonna slam right into the back of them.
Or how about like if a person's next to you or in front of you and their signal is on and they don't know, and and it's on for like 10 minutes, like badge.
Have you ever seen anybody driving with freaking like gas pump hanging out of this?
Ooh, it looks like AJ has gotten like 20 people. So Hussy successfully killed AJ's chat.
Where they just drove off with it? Oh
Yeah.
god,
Or
there are
people
some
like
stupid people on the road. I tell you what.
they really are.
And drinking, and then you got that problem. And there's a new. I love watching. That's another thing too that I haven't covered in a long time on my channel, and I need to get back into more is arrest videos and stuff. I love those.
Uh huh.
I don't know what it is, but I just find them very entertaining. And
Especially the drunk people getting arrested. I think it's hilarious.
yes, and then they do stupid things and
Yeah,
people getting
yeah.
in fights, and there's always like a new video every day because there's just more and more people going out and being dumb and getting arrested and ended up on there. Thank God body cam footage and stuff was
I
not like a
know.
big thing back when I was being a crazy person, because I would have had a couple of videos out there, I'm sure,
But
by
she didn't have a
now.
license.
You know what's funny is people love to talk about black folks and us having a criminal record. You know what I've never been hit for? A DUI. Never, ever. Did you know that I ain't never been to jail either? I ain't never been in jail for assault. There's like one thing on my record. There's like one thing on my record, excuse me. And I didn't even go to jail.
License, or is it just rev?
I think just Rev. I mean, I know Shinny used to have a license, but she hasn't drove in a long time. So I
I
don't
don't
know
think
what
she
the
can
story
fit
there.
behind the
I
steering.
don't think
I'm
she
sorry.
can either.
No.
Honestly, she claims she can't do it because her legs won't work.
Ah,
But I think it's more that she's too big to probably
mhm.
comfortably be able to pull that off. But neither one of them are driving right now because they don't have a vehicle.
Yep.
So he's got to walk everywhere. Lucky for them, they live within walking distance of whatever they need.
I'm
Exactly.
gonna go
Oh,
ahead
yeah.
and
So they
say
can't really complain that much.
oh, that was it? Womp womp. I guess that was it. And AJ ain't really talking about shit either. She's probably over there. Yep, she's probably over there playing music, playing shitty music that nobody really wants to listen to. I mean, shit. At least when I be drunk and I be playing music, it's at least good. So, what should I do? Should I just stay live and talk to y'all that are here, see if anybody wants to come up or whatever? Or should I play the song that Alibis wanted me to play, the Coon song, and then get up on out of here? Jessica was streaming. About what? I mean, really? About what? Poetic Justice says, I think arrest videos are gross, watching people in some of their worst moments getting put online without their consent. Yuck. I'm indifferent about that because if somebody had a clip of me wilding out with the police or whatever, I mean, it's kind of public, right? Like I don't feel no type of way about it. I know one thing that I have seen from some of those videos is we shouldn't be so quick to be like, hey, this person was unfairly abducted or taken by the police, because a lot of those people just do extra shit that gets themselves put in handcuffs. But on the other end, I do understand what you're saying, and they shouldn't be so easily accessible for people to just look up and drop online, right? Because usually, I mean, back in the day, those type of things weren't really recorded, and if you fucked up, that would kind of just be like in your head, and there might be like a little report of it, but that wasn't something that everybody knew about. So I get what you're saying. Yeah, it is nice to see when cops fuck up, but like I said, I do understand what Poetic Justice is saying, where sometimes people are drunk or whatever and they fuck up, and then things kind of get put out for everybody to see, and then you're embarrassed, and it's like I didn't want everybody to look at that. But I mean, sadly, that's the world that we live in nowadays. You get arrested, people are gonna have a recording of it. I mean, it happens. All you can really do is just move around what the world is like today, right? So if you don't get arrested, I mean, you don't get put on them videos. And I know that sounds very simple, right? That's like the same thing as don't commit crimes or don't be depressed. I understand. But you get what I'm saying though. Like at this point in 2025, you kind of know that there's a good chance that whatever you do could possibly put online. And you should watch yourself some. Sometimes people say the N word publicly, right? That's funny. I think AJ is what she's listening to more music. Yeah, she's doing more Fiona Apple stuff. Oh my god, that music fucking sucks. I don't care what nobody says. I hate Fiona. Whoever that person is, that Fiona Apple shit, they're fucking trash. I agree. Lil Sneaky Otto is a shit troll. I think that people could do better. I don't know who that is, but I can tell that it's a woman, and they don't go hard enough, nor do they really pay attention to my mannerisms or anything. Loudmouth Bussy is hilarious, just for the simple fact that Loudmouth Bussy says things exactly the same way that Hussy does, to the point where if you don't really pay attention, you would think that it was really Hussy. I want that type of troll, where it's like another Yato and they just say things that I probably would say. And I'm like, you know what? I ain't even mad at you. Oh, yeah. I think I put the link up for this chat, but it didn't seem like anybody's popping. It is like, what, Thursday? Whatever. And it's early for, well, it's a little bit early for people on the West Coast, but I know it's late for a lot of y'all East Coasters. So maybe I'll just play the Coon song and get the fuck up out of here. For the most part, like I said at the beginning of this, I did this stream because Hussy was just lying. He was like, oh, Yato and Greg were in your chat and they were talking shit about you, but we were just talking shit about each other. I have no idea. I shouldn't say I have no idea, because I explained that to you earlier too, but he booted us out because he had his personal reasons. It had nothing to do with what we were actually saying. So I'm going to go ahead and play this song for Alibis. Hopefully she watches this back. My bad for not playing it in the first stream. My bad. And we're going to be up out of here, I guess. Because, oh shit. Because people are still scary when it comes to popping up on panel with me. Ain't nobody going to pop up on panel. Let's be real. I can sit up here and be like, oh, you know, Carrie can come in here and other people, Hussy can come in here and blah, blah, but ain't nobody going to come up in here. Everybody's usually, for the most part, scary. Well, I mean, it depends, Sama. What do you want to come up here and talk about? Because if you got something to talk about, I'll let you up on stage. We can talk for a little bit more. I still got about 40 people up in here, at least. Only lost like a couple because I was already talking about just ending it. But if you want to come up, no problem. If you have a little insight to the whole Carrie situation, if you want to say a little something about Hussy, or in regards to Hill, in regards to the GG stream or anything, you can come up. I'm pretty sure. I think I pinned the link, or did I put the link and then not pin it? I did good. My like count is 0 so far. Yeah, that's fine. You can pop up. Okay, so it is pinned. Thank you. Am I under a bridge? No. I'm outside. I'm outside. It's a lot better out here. It's a lot better to stream out here. It's more comfortable, less sounds, things like that. Only thing that sucks is how good the connection is. No, some of it's fine. No, you can pop. I'm pretty sure people want to hear a little bit more. Yo, the homeless god. Yeah, I'm outside at the park on the other side of the bathrooms doing a live stream. Yeah, so for Gigi's last live stream, I was up on there, is what I mean. Somebody, had a problem with something that I said. Exactly. I can't be a troll if I'm not under some type of bridge. How does that even make sense? Can't deflect from everything that I say if I'm not under a bridge. I mean, come on now. Did you say the N word? And I'm about to say it 40 more times. TMI, but this really echoed in the bathroom. I'm sorry, everyone. It's a little bit of bass. It has a little bit of a boom. Are you gonna come up, Summer, or what? Because they already said that is pinned, so it's already there. If you don't come up, then come up. If not, then let a real nigga know. And by a real nigga, I mean Carrie. Oh, okay, my bad. All right, I'll wait a little bit. I'll sit here and bullshit. Okay, so yeah, I guess in order for me to bullshit for a little bit, I guess do a little bit of story time. I'm trying to think of a story. Oh, I'll tell you about the time that some white dude told me about when he got his tooth knocked out. And then after that, we almost beat him up. You guys want to hear that story? Does that sound good? That me and my friends threatening someone after they tell us the story about them already getting beat up? Carries with attitude. All right, Mario, you're doing too much. You're doing too much. That's hilarious. Maybe I need to smoke a little bit more. This is a story about how my life got flipped and turned upside down. I'll take that as a no. No, Yato, we don't want to hear about you and your friends threatening to beat somebody up for a story that they told of them getting beat up. Okay. Fresh Yato. Smoke, yes, but don't drink. I haven't been. Like I said, anytime that next time I'll do you guys more of a solid and I'll put my camera on. I won't do it right now because there's not that much light out here, but I'll do you guys a solid and show you that I'm not drinking while streaming. That's why I've been pretty equalized, I guess. What's going on, Sama?
Hey Adam, good to see you. Thank you for reading and telling story times, and I'm glad that you're not drinking on stream anymore. But I think it's just good
Well, I'm not
for
gonna
anybody in
lie.
general, not you specifically. I just mean in general.
Oh, no, we can mean me specifically. I mean, obviously, I'm a little bit belligerent and kind of mean and stuff when I drink on stream. And like on my last stream, I didn't even remember half the stuff that I said. So I'm like, it's just probably not a good idea.
Yeah, especially in this community where they are very quick to twist anything around on you. So it's good to be able to recall, and just in general,
Yeah,
I
because I'm
guess
not worried about people bringing stuff up. I ain't really worried about that. It's how I make
no, yeah,
myself in general. Yeah, I think that's mostly it.
yeah, and I just think for any streamer, that it's a general good rule of thumb. But I was just
Probably.
gonna say, I don't drink either, so I think I just advocate for anybody drinking less. So, and I like cannabis too, so smoke it up. But I'm just and I don't think it necessarily does it impacts people differently anyways. But I just wanted to add about a little bit about Carrie, and I guess not really
Mhm.
Hussy, but just because maybe Rampage, maybe that she wanted to add about Carrie, because I just remember when I was modding in the chats, Carrie would always have such an issue with Rampage, and because Rampage made uh, videos rightly criticizing Carrie, and I did, of course,
Right,
as a
just
mod,
only
I didn't
showing.
want to.
But Rampage, for the most part, doesn't really commentate. Rampage just shows
Exactly,
other people's videos and what they said, right?
exactly, yeah. She does, Rampage does do some commentary, but it is mostly using their own words. So there wasn't. And of course, I know Rampage does sometimes, comment to Carrie, but usually for the most part, Carrie just would just get really upset just seeing Rampage in a chat, and it was really funny how thin-skinned Carrie is. Um, Even though I would say things like, I don't have to like the other mods. We can just all mod civilly. Please be respectful to each other in chat. But I openly said I didn't like Carrie a few weeks before Hussy turned on me. But I think it was, of course, because of the whole ego thing. But anyways, sorry to be rambling.
And I'm pretty sure it was ignored because Carrie's bringing in the numbers for Hussy. So, I mean, pretty much
Exactly.
if anybody has anything to say about Carrie, then you can fuck off.
Oh, of course, yeah. I said it openly in chat just to be, because I didn't want any like Rampage or other people to think that I was being unfair to them or that I liked Carrie. I was just being like, let's be civil and stuff. But I know that even small things like that, I'm pretty sure, and Carrie follows me on Twitter. I don't know why after Hussy turned on me, but I didn't follow her back. Obviously, I didn't block her, but
You said tree?
I don't. I'm sorry.
Did you say tree?
Oh, on Twitter.
Yeah, who follows you on Twitter?
Oh, sorry, Carrie.
Oh, Carrie. Okay, I thought you said tree. My bad.
No, sorry. I was just talking quickly just so that I don't take up too much time. I'm sorry. Just saying that
No, 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 no,
Carrie
no.
after the
You
fallout
don't have to
followed
sit
me, which
here.
is weird.
You don't have to sit here and worry about time or anything like that. The only reason why I was gonna end the stream is because I mean nobody else was coming up. I didn't really have much else to say. The stream was done and things like that. But if you want to come up here and you want to talk, then we can sit here. It's no problem.
Oh, just because you had mentioned wanting to for people to add regarding I know Hussy and Carrie, and
Hmm.
specifically because you're talking about Carrie. So just talking about how I do like think that obviously like I was listening to your other stream like and then catching up like at
Earlier.
2x speed, but yeah, but catching up at 2x speed, but I was like, yeah, you didn't say anything about AJ really, like you were just talking about Carrie and
No, no. So that was in. So what happened when what I was talking about was when I went
right, no,
into
I
a
was just agreeing with your points earlier in this stream, sorry.
yeah no no no. I'm just talking about when I was talking about like Hussy timing me out or whatever. I was specifically talking about me being in AJ stream and me and one of those black pill dudes. We were talking shit to each other, and Hussy timed both of us out, and then just hopped on panel and was like, "Oh, well, they were talking shit about you, AJ," and then she wouldn't let either one of us up on panel to tell her like, "Hey, Hussy's lying to you. We weren't even talking about you. It had nothing to do with you, but." So I was like, well, fuck it. I guess I can just hop on my own panel and some folks will pop up on over here. Um, but yeah, I get what you're saying about my earlier stream about Carrie saying niggas so casually.
And thank you for clearing that up because I was catching up on like um twice the speed, so it was just really didn't maybe catch all the little details. So thank
Yeah,
you for clarifying that too. I appreciate that.
yeah, it's no problem. I don't want anybody to get confused. Like I try to keep things pretty clear and concise.
Yeah, you do. I think you do, and that's why I also didn't want to ramble on too much, but just try to add
Oh no,
some
ramble away. Look,
points.
there are a little bit more people here now because your ramblings, because they want to hear you. So
I mean, I noticed before I came up that some people were saying Massacre is live, which I think is ironic that she's trying to come out now and take advantage of this kind of stuff and meanwhile avoiding some other stuff, and it's just like but
what
I
other
don't
stuff?
think oh no, maybe I was just trying to say that I think maybe just regarding her past content, and I'm not necessarily trying
Like
to
she's trying to disassociate herself from her previous content and start on something new. Is she going live about
yeah
Carrie?
I I haven't. I mean, I don't know because I'm not subscribed to her, but I was just
Yeah, me
seeing
either.
in chat that some people were saying that Messica is live about I think the situation. I guess like I don't know. I'm assuming about like AJ and Hussy and stuff, but I'm not sure exactly if she's streaming about Carrie too. Um, yeah, sorry. I just and I didn't mean to because I wasn't that caught up on everything. I was just giving my past experiences with
Look.
being a mod with Carrie in chat.
Yeah, you don't have to be so nervous. You're fine.
I know, I just feel bad. Especially I'm not looking at chat right now, so please
Oh
you
no,
can kick me off
don't worry about
anytime.
Chad. So Chad ain't worried about you, and you shouldn't worry about Chad. Don't even worry about it.
Thank you.
No, usually, so for the most part, like think I think I said this also in the drunken super, but most of my mods are women. I usually try to keep women around because they're usually the ones who will tell me when I'm doing stupid shit, or they're the ones who won't tolerate the dumb shit, I guess. Well, especially in my chat, but not like you're fine, and none of that weird stuff going on over here. Um,
No, you have great mods. I especially love Taylor Noir, and Mari's really great too, and Ola Fola. And I'm sorry if I'm missing any of your mods, but all of them are really. I know. I think. Yeah. Sorry, I
well,
know I'm
Hollow
missing
Fall is
names,
the
but
best mod
oh,
ever.
Daria.
Whoever Hollow follows chat, like if you have Hollow follow in your chat and she's a mod, she's gonna go above and beyond. Like you don't even have to ask her. She's just
Yeah, I've noticed. She's a great mod.
But
Absolutely.
yeah. So I've seen Hussy going off on the past couple of streams, and I understand why he hides some of them because
Has he
certain
been
people,
hiding more lately?
huh?
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to interrupt you. I was just saying, so he's been hiding more lately. I was just,
Some of them have been because I guess people were arguing, but I understand some of them because a certain person gets brought up and then he has to hide the video.
oh,
That's
I
what happened
see.
in his last one. Uh, the person who we had the legal dispute with was brought
Yeah, of
up.
course.
There are
Absolutely.
people
Yeah, I
brought up. Well, I
understand.
understand him having to hide that.
Yeah, of
And
course.
we all know that Hussy isn't really too good at technology, so he's not going to be able to just bleep that part out or anything and put it back up either.
No matter the laptop he grifts from his audience, he will never be more tech
Oh,
savvy.
I'm sorry. Which laptop is the second one that he asked for, or the first one?
I'm sorry.
Do you remember when he said that he lost his phone? And I think
Yeah,
it
he
was
lost his
that,
how many
that is
phones? Like,
and then in the background you can hear his phone go, "Fuck you, Vidal. I'm not still here. I came back." No, but I have been live for like 2 hours.
and I'm
No,
keeping you here longer. So.
I heard his phone go off in the background, and I'm like, "How are you telling everybody that you lost your phone and we just heard you get a text?" And he's like, "Oh, that's my other phone." If you have another phone, why are you asking people online to buy you another phone?
Yeah, if he was gonna lie about it, at least he could say that it's his laptop or something. Because I think you can do like iCloud from the laptop, so or iMessages. So, um, yeah, I know I didn't. I actually was not around for that, so I didn't. Um, I mean, I know I've been in and out of Hussy's like community, but I did not hear that specifically. I know he's lost more than one
So,
phone though.
how long have you been around, and where exactly did you come from? Did you come from Peanuts or?
Yeah, from I found Girl World in 2020, January 2020, and I found Peanuts community
Mhm.
channel pretty much right away, and I kind of mostly stuck around there, and then a few months later Gigi, and eventually Belinda, and it's kind of how I've been ever
And then
since.
when did you find Hussy? Did that happen a little bit later or?
Hussey, of course, like I had heard of him, but I was not I was didn't on the side of people who obviously were defending Foodie Beauty and Amberlyn Reed at the
So
time because of
you were in the antiques at the time.
I don't necessarily want to call it antis, but for lack of a better term, sure. Yeah, so basically I
There
didn't
was
like,
two
of course,
anti-racists,
how
okay.
harsh Miss Gloria was. So I didn't feel bad for them for losing his channel the first time. I was like, who cares? Like, but I
You,
understand other
you
channels
did
do
lose
are
his channel.
bigger and do worse, I guess. I'm
Was
sorry.
that like around the time that you had came in, like around what, like 2020? Is that when he lost his channel? Because
Miss Glory,
I
I
actually
think it was 20, must have been the end of 2020, maybe 2021, early
mm,
2021, somewhere around there. End of 2020,
I
early
actually
20,
don't
I
know.
think, maybe. It
'Cause
could
I
it
learned
could have been.
about Hussy from Shanny.
Oh, that's interesting. That's how you heard about Hussy?
Yeah, so a lot of the whole Girl World Shanny verse mix up, like the funny enough with Carrie and Miss Hussy. Um, Back in the day, Negs was kind of the bridge to everything. Uh, Negs used to be friends with the Geek Room, and like there's a very old stream of him on their channel.
Yeah.
And I guess there was a thing that happened with Shani. Shani had gotten into it with Callie,
Shani
and
got
that's where
into
we
it with
got,
Callie. I
yeah,
don't
and
even,
we
I
that's,
feel,
that's where
I
we
don't
got some
remember
of her
this, but I feel
greatest.
like I should.
That's where we got some of her greatest N-word clips, and then after that, she used to talk about Foodie Beauty and stuff a lot. And but when the Geek Room and Negs, well, actually, yeah, when the Geek Room and Negs basically started going back and forth, that's when like Girl World and the Shaniverse had a big ass crossover. Like Charlie Gold came over that way, Michael B. Petty,
Oh,
Callie, cool, DC. So like we met a bunch of them like in
that
the
makes
whole
sense.
crossover with Shani.
That's when around the time I had heard of the Geek Room, I think was late 2020, I think. So that maybe around that time, maybe late 2020, early 2021. So that fits that time frame. That makes sense how you found. But that's really interesting. I mean, thank you for sharing. Wow. I just didn't connect the dots for lack of a better term. Sorry.
Oh my
Not
god.
to.
Oh my
Oh,
god.
sorry.
Oh no. Now I'm about to get
I
in
just
trouble because you said connect the dots.
I'll say timeline, but then I won't say anything else,
August
so I don't get
getting.
you in any more trouble.
August getting. If you know, you know. 2023.
Oh, sorry.
But yeah, I didn't know that like it's always strange to me how people end up, I guess, all in the same place. Like if you see Dove Kitty in the chat right here, she was already dipping in between Girl World and the Shani verse. And I think Madi came from Girl World, and I think Taylor Noir is another one who dipped into both. It's like it's always random to me how people, I guess, for the most part, got to where we're at now, where we somehow know each other.
Yeah, it's such a small world, and I was gonna say Taylor. I've definitely seen them around, and I don't really hang around, obviously, in the Shaniverse or their chats, but obviously when I do or have seen that, that makes sense. Or when I've seen yours, that makes total and that um how you guys all came to find Hussy in Girl World is even crazier
You-
to me,
you're just
knowing
proving
that now.
my point even more. You're the oil, and this is the machine.
Do you have proof for that? Did you put the timeline together yet?
Oh, girl, huh,
Sorry.
huh. You were just proving my point. Huh, 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 huh,
I'm sorry.
huh. Girl. Huh.
Who are the
Girl.
wrenches?
Who are the cogs?
Oh no. Is it the right kind of oil? How deep are you gonna get into this?
One time when
Where does the
I went to Brooke
timeline
Music,
end?
I think it was Fresh Garbage panel. I went up there as caramel D oil, but I don't think anybody understood the joke.
Oh, I've been rewatching her panels too on
Yeah,
to twice the speed, but yeah, I think I missed the
don't
joke
do
too.
that.
I thank you.
'Cause I'm on a couple of those, and yeah, let's not. Let's just act like Fresh Garbage has a new stream every. This is the first time that you've seen her. Let's just do that. Let's not watch old stuff of me. If I will,
But
let's skip.
I like
Let's skip
series
over the
streams together. You guys have good banter.
That's because we both be
I-
drunk.
Even then, I'm pretty sure in the last one you said that you weren't going to be drinking on stream anymore. So I'm pretty sure. But even then, regardless, you guys always just have
Exactly.
good
And how fun would
good
I
voices
be?
and you flow well. Oh,
How fun would I be sober and Fresh Garbage isn't? That would be terrible. Right?
it makes sense. It makes sense. All logical points.
No, I'm just playing.
Of
Sadly,
course,
it'll be the same. I just, I guess, won't be as extra.
yeah, and I think it's good to get a more authentic version of you, I guess.
Nah, not really. Nah, I think we're good on that. I think we could. I think if I just never streamed again, like we'd be all right.
I think no, there would be a lot of people who would miss you, and I'm only a recent subscriber to you, so
They'd
obviously
be
I know
bored.
I've had my criticisms of you in the past, but I think that a lot of people would be, and even some of your haters, I think they would miss you too, like Red Shot.
Red Shot.
Sorry. No, I'm joking. I'm sorry.
Red Shot is a child. Nobody cares what Red Shot got to say. That is a boy.
Okay, well, all your mods would miss you. Your wonderful mods that we just spoke about. And Dove Kitty, where would she go to? Back to Irate Alex? Just joking.
Yes, she loves irate Alex. What do you mean?
Oh, that's what I love about this community. All the references, and it's just and I think that's kind of why I've tried to leave a few times, but it always pulls me back in. Well, or even when I try to leave, somebody always ends up talking about me or whatever.
Somehow,
So anyway,
somewhere.
right. I think it's all it's all of us, and it's all but there's a lot of good people here, so I think that's why a lot of us stay too.
So Molly said, "Yato, I'll be your potato. I'll pay you not to drink, maybe. You don't even have 7K, okay?" Oh, Sama,
That's enough for a printer.
did you see? Apparently, Potato was on those little Black Pillar people that have been popping up on HA stream. She was on their stream and she gave that dude
Why?
$7,000.
No, she didn't.
I don't
You guys
know.
were joking about about the about the 7K printer, the printer that the legacy printer in Indiana. Not I didn't think you guys were talking about real 7K. Potato actually gave someone 7K. What?
From
And Black
what
Pillars?
they both say, the dude was on there like, oh, I didn't think that she would actually send it and saying this and that. I don't understand how people can take advantage of potato like that.
Yeah, I mean, when in the past, I know Potato has said that, like when people try to, insist that they don't want any money from her, I've seen her say no, that she wants, to have entertainment and that she likes the chaos and drama, which a lot of people in this community do. That's fine,
You
but
can
I
get
think
the job done
7K
for
is a
20
lot.
bucks.
That's insane. I'm sorry?
You can I said she can get the job done for 20 bucks. She can give $20 and the same exact thing will happen.
Yeah, yeah, probably. I don't know why she felt the need to be so exorbitant about it. That's great. I mean, to me, that is because I know she's thrown around a lot, but not 7K, even around even to Hussy in the past. I remember was not. I haven't seen not that much. Not all at once. I heard that one time. I think she sent him 1,000, but 7,000 for a random
Yeah,
why? Does
yeah, she did.
anybody, I mean, just for attention from random what?
I don't
Random
I don't
men?
know. I don't know.
Probably
I'm not
not. I
trying to
mean,
know.
I don't think, sorry, maybe I shouldn't speculate like that. I'm just
I
uh
don't know,
I
and I'm
know.
not trying to know. And I understand when people are like, shit, she should come up over here and all this stuff. But I understand that they're playing. But dog, if you send me like 7K, like I'm about to hit you up the next day and ask you if you want it back because I don't think you meant to send me that.
Yeah. Maybe it's like you were not right in the head or something or
Or
being
something,
impulsive.
but I feel like I'm taking advantage of somebody. Like I've seen personally, I've seen so there's a person who has sent a couple like I think that he was sending super chats and like cash apps and stuff to BGTV, and he was drunk at the time. And the very next day, BGTV was like, "Hey, if you like, hit me up if you want your money back. Like you were sending me a lot of stuff. I don't think you know what you was doing. Like that's I, you know what I mean? Like I don't have to,
Yeah,
if you're fucked up or whatever,
it's
like and you send
ethical.
me money, like if you want it back, you can definitely get it back. Like you probably shouldn't have been doing that. Like, but it just sounds like everybody's for the most part just taking advantage of Potato. I mean, she was drunk the other night when she was on stream.
Yeah, that's
She was
yeah,
plastered.
and that's sad. Yeah, and I agree. It is. I think it's great that you took initiative, or and that BGTV took initiative, to say hey, on that moral compass in that instance, and for you also like you know to have that same perspective or that same mindset. I think is also we need more of that obviously in the community, but ethics are very rare in this space. I mean, on the internet in general, but like, especially in this community.
Oh no, I'm never expecting that. I don't. One thing that I'll say to a lot of the folks up on here is don't stop expecting people to be like you. These other people aren't you. They don't have the same morals that you do. They don't. A lot of them don't believe in the same thing that you do. Everybody's different, and nobody's gonna think or say the same thing that you do.
Yeah, exactly. Well put.
But I'm gonna go ahead and get get the fuck up out of here because it's like 11:30 up over here.
Yeah, absolutely. Thank you so much for having me on. It was an insightful discussion, and thanks for putting up with me, chat too. I appreciate you all and hope everyone has a wonderful evening.
I hope I didn't cut into what you were trying to say.
No, not at all. I think it wrapped up pretty neatly.
All right, so we're gonna go ahead and get the fuck up out of here, folks. Thank you so much for coming up and putting your piece in.
Thank you for having me.
So I will catch you Negroes later. And yeah, shaboobly boo. Exactly.
Look at the coons. Oh, look at the coons. Always cooning for you. Look at the coons. Look at the coons. Always cooning for you. We got gray soldiers driving up and down the street, looking for a big dick today. Will it be you that gets pulled over for a broken down line, and then they blowing out your brains, and then they come the coons? Oh, look at the coons. Why? Because we're living under the system of white supremacy, of white supremacy. Look at the coons. Coons. Look at the coons. Always cooning for you. Look at the coons. Look at the coons. We got buckets and samples with they top dancing shoes, dancing for the Butter Biscuit Brigade. Skidding and grading, thinking they winning, breaking out the banjo, cause they ain't got no shame. Then here come the coons. Ooh, and look at the coons. Why? Because we're living under the system of a white supremacy, of a white supremacy. Look at the coons. Ooh.